Hi everyone. From what I read online and learned through the Beginner podcast series, it can often be difficult to sum up photo composition in a very neat and tidy package when you consider everything that really goes into the making of a good photo, not to mention the subjectivities that exist within the uniqueness of artistic expression. Composing an image has really to do with the arrangement of elements within a photo that really suits your idea best or your goal of work, and it has to do with structure. So from a very basic perspective, it includes elements of, from what I read and learned, arranging objects, arranging yourself, guiding the viewer's eye. You want to frame the subject, and also, of course, use things like aperture, focal length, and shutter speed, all of which I've really been trying to experiment with over the last several weeks. I've posted some more photos on my blog this week to try to demonstrate to you how I have continued to incorporate these elements into the composition of my photos. Some of my favorite images are actually of Princess Louise Falls, where I really got the chance to play around with my shutter priority on that day, so I hope you enjoy those. So if we start talking about a few of these elements, with regards to arranging subjects, you can actually physically move elements within the photo, within the image, to capture something different, or you can even physically change your own position. That's what I've tried to do. A lot of the landscape photography that I've taken, I haven't really had the ability to move the subject themselves. So you can see in figure 1 that I've shared with you in my blog, it's really actually a good example of how changing my physical position had the ability to compose a different photo. It's also an example of how I was able to manipulate the sunlight into the resulting image. So guiding the viewer's eye, as I've mentioned, is actually another important element of photo composition. It can create depth and also create context if used in the right way. So in my sort of photography escapades this week, I've attempted to guide your eye using a concept called leading lines. It creates flow and it also helps to support balance. So if you take a look at what I've titled Figure 2, this is at the Cumberland Heritage Museum. Not only did I physically change my position to create a photo, I used the frame of the brown roof in the top set of photos and the path in front of the White House in the bottom set of photos to lead your eye to the building. And actually leading lines are simply everywhere. So take a look at the examples I've posted. That's it for this week. I hope I've been able to demonstrate the small yet artistic steps that I've really taken to improve my photography. And using digital networks has really opened my eye to a resource that I haven't used before. And I've really learned how to use my DSLR camera in 4 very short weeks. So until next time, bye-bye.